Yo, what's up? I wanted to make another video talking about the game. I made a video like this about how to swap, and kind of did well, I'd say. Had a good like ratio, so I'm just going to talk about the game a bit. I've wanted to make this type of video for a really long time, or at least about this topic, but I don't know, I never got around to it, and I think it would just be easier if I just talked about it into like an uncut rant style video instead of actually going into detail. So yeah, this is gonna be like how to actually get good at this fucking game and not like pretend like you're good. So here's my first I guess advice. I've said it before to other people, but it's pretty cliche actually. It's just, use trash characters and let me get into this like actually really into depth. So let's say you're on an 8/8 wizard with like Vesture, Diplo, Superior, Horn, EP. You go to an 0-3 and then you die to some pet stasis shots, okay? Alright. That was a useless death. You didn't learn anything. So here's what you're actually going to want to do. You're going to want to go and create a new character on a new wizard and make it level 20. Give it tier 12, tier 6, tier 12 armor, tier 4 HP ring, a snake eye, and an EP. That's it. You're not going to want any of these flashy items like, I don't know, downspell, vesture. You're not going to want superior. Like, you're not going to want Oswell. You're not going to want any of this. Because here's what you're going to do, okay? You're going to learn the actual mechanics of this game. And you're actually going to learn how to, like, actually do 0-3, okay? You're not going to bring any of your good items for a really long time. You need to learn how to actually, like, get good. You need to get good aim. You need to get good positioning. You need to get good game knowledge for Realm of the Mad God. And that's how you actually get good. And one step for that would be on your level 20 wizards, it would be maxing only defense, speed, and life. Because these are like the three stats that you can use to replicate what it would be like to be on an 8/8, okay? And that kind of goes into my next point. Like, as you can see, you wouldn't have attack and dex max, so, it's kind of, I guess you could say, like, counterproductive. Like, you want to learn how to do good damage, but you're not going to be doing good damage while you're learning. And yeah, you need to like let go of this idea that top damage, like you need to relearn what top damage is, okay? Because a lot of like 99% of this game don't understand top damage and what it actually means, okay? Like by not having attack and dex max, sure you're not going to do a lot of damage, but you're actually going to learn much quicker with, your level 20 throwaways that have defense, speed, and life maxed. But you need to understand that top damage doesn't matter, okay? Like you're a shit can. Stop asking me if Superior is better than Tier 14 and when you should use it. You're a fucking shit can. Learn how to, like, dodge and learn how to shoot the boss and learn the phases. And then, you can implement different things like Superior or O-Spell and shit. Like, I see so many players who are just trash at the game asking me, when should I swap my Snake Eye ring? Like, bro, use your Snake Eye to run away if you want to run away. Use your Snake Eye to push in to push in. Like, it doesn't go, like, deep, like it's really not, it doesn't matter. You need good mechanics for this game and that's it. You need like the sense of you need a mix of ego and humbleness for this actually. Like I'd say a good player in this regard would be Alpha Velato. Like he has a very very good mix of ego and this humbleness of top damage where you don't actually give a fuck if you get top damage or not. You're working on yourself and actually how to get better. And I think that 99% of this game doesn't have this. They're always fretting about who's going to beat them in top damage. Like, bro, it's actually just like an ego fest. You guys have way too much ego. You need to dumb down the ego and up the fucking humbleness a bit. But it needs to be a mix because you're not going to get good if you just constantly think that you're shit. That's for sure. Like, for example, I see as like an 0-3 reviewer, I guess you could say, like in some discords, like if you go to a discord and you try to verify for the top role in 0-3, I review some of those gameplays, and I think the biggest problem isn't actually about the gameplay, it's about the confidence level of the raiders, because what they say, they'll send a video, and they'll be like, oh yeah, my internet wasn't working really well, that's why I was like not playing too much, like too intensely, I wasn't pushing in. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. This is the worst type of, like, I guess, like, I don't know, like, humble brag, ego bait, like, bullshit. They don't, bro, like, I have no words for this type of fucking person. Like, okay. You will never get anywhere in this game if you constantly think that you're a shit can, okay? Don't send in a gameplay if you truly think it's trash, and don't send a gameplay if you think it's trash, but then say that it's... Or, like, these players don't even think it's trash, by the way. They'll just be like, oh yeah, I wasn't playing my best, because they know, of course, they have some flaws in their game. I mean, they're shit cans. You know what I mean? They're trying to verify for an O3 role in, like, the big 2025. You know, everyone has this role already. At the end of the day, they're shit cans, okay? But saying that you're a shit can does not help you in any case, you know what I mean? You either just stay silent and ask for, like, helpful tips on your gameplay, or just don't send in that gameplay. Like, you need to understand that the game is not about top damage, it's about getting better. Like, top damage is a secondary thing, okay? Like, it's not even a secondary thing. It's a no thing. It's a nothing burger, top damage, okay? You go into an O3 run, and there's someone with kill aura and auto dodge every single run, okay? Like, just get better to make the run actually better, and stop being a fucking shit can. Like, it's really not that deep. Stop bringing attack tanks to try and beat the cheaters in your O3. Just get good mechanics. Like, you're a fucking shit can, okay? Like, you don't need all of this. You need to just get good. Stop asking me, like, oh, when should I use Colo versus Divinity? Bro, you're a fucking shit can, bro. Use a tier 12 sword. Like, you need to stop getting hit by Pestasis shots. You need a full rotating Celestial. Like, you just need to bring your level 20s into O3 runs and get good at top damage, you know? That was the first tip that everyone said when learning O3. It was, you know, bring a level 20 to do O3, to get your first O3 complete. Don't bring in any 8/8s. But you need to take this a step further and actually just get good on, you know, these level 20s and actually get good at your mechanics, you know? Once you get your first O3 complete, you don't just go in on an 8/8 warrior and start leeching. Like, no. You go on a level 20 and get good. Stop being a fucking bum, okay? Like, this is the reason players like zalastpaly can come into a world record run with other best in slot items, like, across, like, all other best in slot fucking players. The best players in the game are in an O3 world record run, and a player with wine cellar tops can still beat them in, like, a 1 minute 30-second O3. Like, that can only make sense because of his mechanics. You know what I mean? Items don't matter at all. Like, you need to get rid of this materialism in this game and actually just get good mechanics. And yeah, like, I don't know, I've been so mad about this, like, for years, but I've never really made a video. And I just felt like it would be easier if I just fucking yelled about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you liked like the video. If you dislike the video. Yeah, see ya.